Hey guys, Emma here, also known as 8vinyllow, bringing you all another video. Today's video is going to be a contest entry for Chris Propfe over at Chris Propfe Musically Obsessed. He has reached the 200 subs mark and beyond by now, but he's celebrating his 200 subs. So first and foremost, Chris, I just want to say congratulations on reaching 200 subs and beyond. That is awesome. And I also want to say that I very much enjoy your channel. I found out about you probably a few months back and have really enjoyed the content that you've put out. You have been a wonderful addition to the vinyl community, and yeah, so just congratulations on 200 and beyond now. I'm sure that will keep growing as time goes on. So but yeah, so Chris is holding his 200 subscribers contest, as I mentioned in the beginning of this video. And if you're not familiar with Chris's channel, as always, I'm going to link it down in the description below. Definitely go check him out and give him a sub. He is awesome. So for this contest, he has 5 questions, and they kind of stood out to me. I thought that they were pretty fun, so I definitely wanted to jump in on this, especially to support Chris, but then also share kind of my thoughts on these questions. So the first question is first musical memory. So sharing your first musical memory, I'm guessing. I've shared this story a couple of times on my channel, but I love sharing it, so and for this contest, I'm excited to share it again. The first musical memory that I have is very specifically is seeing the Ides of March, a Chicago-based band, seeing the Ides of March perform at a performing arts center near a college near my house. And I was probably about 9 or 10 at the time, and I just remember being blown away. I had never seen really, I think that was one of the first concerts that I've ever been to. I may have been to a concert or two before that, just something, you know, that you see out at local festivals in local towns or whatever, but the Ides of March at this performance center is 100% the first musical memory that I have, and it completely sparked my interest in music and older music, and that's where kind of I kind of attribute all of my love for music to. It all started there. And I remember, see, the Ides of March, if you aren't too familiar with them, check them out. They're most known for their album and song Vehicle, which has that iconic horn section at the beginning. But Jim Peterick, who is a member of the Ides of March, who also co-founded the band Survivor, who's known for Eye of the Tiger, the Ides of March do play their own rendition of Eye of the Tiger in their live performances, and I just remember being absolutely blown away by hearing Eye of the Tiger, because it was a song that I heard before, but I wasn't told going in by my dad that the singer of this band wrote this song. So it was awesome. And what another cool thing about Jim Peterick, which he still does to this day, is he has kind of a silver flame mirror guitar that he plays during Eye of the Tiger, and he walks the audience and does kind of a guitar solo type thing mid-song. And I remember seeing that for the first time and being absolutely blown away and captivated by the performance. And so, like I said, that absolutely drew me in to want to know more about the Ides of March. And then it, you know, kind of led into me discovering other older music and older bands and artists, and here I am now. So yeah, so that's my first musical memory, that performance by the Ides of March. Question number 2 is, what song or artist would you perform at karaoke? For the sake of knowing all the words and not having to worry about anything, I could sing this song without, you know, a backing track, whatever it is. I know all the words. I'm gonna pick Surrender by Cheap Trick, because that's just a song that I feel like I didn't learn, that I was like born with the lyrics in my head. That's how much it's just kind of, they're in there, and I don't really know where they came from. I guess it's just from years and years of listening to that song. But it's a fun song, and I think it'd be fun to sing at karaoke. So I'm going with Surrender. Number 3 desert island albums. These are gonna be a shock. Of course, we have Cheap Trick's 1977 debut, my favorite Cheap Trick album, and probably my favorite album of all time. Because it's my favorite band of all time, and it's my favorite album by that band. So, have to bring this with me. I never get old of it. I listen to this all the time, and I still don't get tired of it. So, going with that one. Another major shock, probably my second favorite album of all time, Beano, John Mayall's Blues Breakers with Eric Clapton. Love this record. So good. And this one really needs no introduction or description. I want this with me if I'm deserted on an island. I need this with me if I'm deserted on an island. So, like I said, no introduction or description needed. Okay, number 4. What album artwork could you stare at for an hour? This came to my mind right away because I am in love with this album cover so much. Who Will Save the World? The Mighty Groundhogs, by the Groundhogs. Again, the Groundhogs being one of my favorite bands. Great British blues band, kind of a prog band too. They became later on. Tony T.S. McPhee, one of my favorite guitarists. Incredible, incredible stuff. And this album from 1972, as you can see, the cover is super, super neat. Kind of this comic book theme. But wait, there's more. We go into the inside here. We can pull that down. Yeah. Cover my face here. Pull this down. Peek. Go. Pull both of these down, even better. I don't know. I don't even know if the camera's covering that, but I hope it is. Then these goes up, and then you have the backside. So, I think it's so cool. I've never seen anything like this. I remember finding this at an estate sale. First and foremost, it being the Groundhogs, I grabbed it right away, but I had never seen this cover before. And I thought that the album was just this and this. But then to open it up and see what was inside, I remember getting it and thinking this was one of the coolest albums out there in terms of cover art. So, yeah, have to go with this one. It is awesome. All right, number 5. What is the best closing track of an album? 2 songs immediately came to mind, but because I am the Cheap Trick person, it's one of my favorite closing tracks of all time. It's off of Cheap Trick's Dream Police, and the closing track is Need Your Love. Fantastic, fantastic song in general, but to close out, probably my second favorite album of theirs with that song, Unbelievable. The fade, Robin's voice fading at the end of Need Your Love. So good. So good. It's like 8 minutes of pure bliss, in my opinion. I love that song. But coming up close behind that, behind Need Your Love, this is a song that also came to my mind off of Who's Next by The Who. And of course, we all know Won't Get Fooled Again. I listen to this album and just wait and wait and wait and wait for that last song. So freaking good. So, we're done. So anyway, congratulations, Chris, again on 200 subs. Like I said, I had a lot of fun kind of going through these questions and thinking about them a little bit. And also, anytime I can pull this out, it's a good day. So congratulations, Chris. Thank you for this contest. Again, if you are not familiar with Chris's channel, I'm going to link it down below. Go check him out. But yeah, so that is all I have for this video, guys. I will see you for my next. Bye, guys.